Hello everybody and welcome back in the XL Energy Center from downtown Minnesota. The Minnesota Wild and the Toronto Maple Leafs special matchup this afternoon. Marc-Andre Fleury gets the start for the Wild. Yeah, and the Maple Leafs, both teams are going to go in Winter Classic-like uniforms. Matt Murray gets the start tonight for Toronto. Leafs coming off a 6-1 win in New Jersey. They'll continue this 4-game road trip. Well, here we go as we are officially underway from St. Paul, Minnesota. In come the Wild. Step of the night. And in, looking from behind the net. Toronto kicks that free. Marner up ahead for William Nylander. Fires that down into the Wild zone and around. This finds Matthews. Matthews to the net. He scores! Oh, what a move. Austin Matthews absolutely fakes out Marc-Andre Fleury. Has him go down on his side, outweights him, goes around and backhands it into the empty cage for a 1-0 Leaf lead early. Yeah, that one is going to be a highlight reel, and you can see exactly why. Wild can't catch up to him, and what a move by Austin Matthews. The patience, the skill, and Toronto has struck first again. First meeting, I believe, with the Wild this year between these two teams. And I think that appears to be the case. Yes, indeed. Here's a shot and a stop by Matt Murray. Has that and will hold on. Yeah, Toronto will play the Minnesota Wild again. Game 59 of the season back in Toronto for the second and final meet. Here we go as the draw is won back by the Wild as a shot blocked. But William Nylander picks it up and gets off to the races. Has men on him. Here's Marner. He scores! A pass in front. Mitch Marner left alone. He puts it in, and it's 2-0 early. Leafs come screaming in here in the first period inside the first few minutes. 2 goals in the first 3:37. Look at the deke in tight, getting the hands moving. That fakes out Marc-Andre Fleury. Gets him to bite. Moving that pad from the left to the right. Mitch Marner gets the stick around and just lifts it right in between the glove arm and the top of the pad inside the left post. So a beautiful goal for Mitch Marner. 2-0 Leafs out of the gates. Yeah, this is the way you got to play. This is the way to win games, and Toronto has done that a lot this year. It is a very reoccurring theme. Nylander plays that back to center. Goligoski will play that ahead. Here's Hartman back for Kaprizov, and he won't get that to the net. That's played ahead for Mitch Marner again. Marner's taken down. Nylander after the puck. And will not get it. Here come the Wild. Zuccarello has Hartman with speed. Poked off his stick by Austin Matthews. Already has one. Here's Matthews. Might have help with him. Drop pass in front. And a stop. Marc-Andre Fleury down. Has that. Yeah, it's that stutter step. And by waiting to take that shot, there's no opening. Here we go. And they draw one back, and it's picked up here and controlled. In come the Wild. It's knocked back out. That was Nylander covering. Spurgeon in. Wild look. Here's a chance. Stopped. Matt Murray out of position. Still managed to make the save. Here comes John Tavares. Recorded a hat trick last game in New Jersey. Picked up here by Spurgeon. Eric Sinet. Here's Kevin Fiala. 2-0 Leafs here in the first. Kerfoot with speed ahead. Bumps that past Erickson Ek, but he gets it right back ahead for Boldy. Matt Boldy can't hold the zone. The Leafs poke that, and here comes Alex Kerfoot. Still has men on him to the net! And a great stop as that one, I believe, just rolls off the stick before he gets the pad down. Here's Kerfoot again to Engvall. Toronto's outweighted Fleury patiently in this game tonight. Bump there, and Jordan Greenway has it for Minnesota. Simmons getting back. Here's Gaudreau. Looks and can't get a shot as he waited too long. Camp takes it off him. Races down the Minnesota ice. Flipping it in deep. Engvall meets. He shoots. That stopped. And the rebound was there, but no one there to bump it in. Greenway through center. Here comes Gaudreau again. Brody tired. Drop pass Foligno. His shot blocked. Goes to the corner. Poked around by the Leafs. Up the boards ahead for Kyle Clifford. Clifford slows that down. And here's Jonas Brodin. Jordan Greenway. Gaudreau through center. Poked off his stick. Nano back inside. Ran right into some trouble there. It's poked in by Rasmus Sandin. Brodin. Hartman. Here is Foligno. Time running out here in the first. In come the Minnesota Wild. Hartman was there. Here's Philip Kral. Still looking for his first NHL goal. Both teams have played really well this year. Toronto Maple Leafs just have that much more of a push in this hockey game so far, and a 2-0 lead to show for it. Marc-Andre Fleury has had to make one or two good stops this period after allowing 2 goals. Round one back, it's picked up by the Maple Leafs. Play down the ice. And this will be an icing. 7 seconds left to go in the first. 2-0 Toronto. Here from St. Paul, Minnesota. Face-off coming. Face-offs are 5-1 for Minnesota. Make that 6. Here's a shot that's blocked. They got it back. It's cleared and not out. 2 seconds. That shot, and Murray has that at the buzzer as the Leafs cleared out. And down the ice. A 2-0 lead to the first 20 tonight from St. Paul. Shots to goal in the game are 5-3 Leafs. A 2-0 lead after 1. Hits 4-2. Face-off 6-1. No power plays. 2-0 Toronto after 1. Continuing this hot road trip. Welcome into the second period. Here we go. Here we go. Picked up here by the Minnesota Wild. They'll bring it in. A shot and a stop by Matt Murray. Just started the second. Here's Austin Matthews. Snap backing around, and this finds help as it bounces out. And a reset here for both clubs. Flipped in Nylander. And it's corralled here by Spurgeon. He looks to get it ahead and out for the Wild and does. Zuccarello through the middle. Here's Kaprizov from the right. Backhanded stop. And it's loose again as it bounced in the slot area. Nylander taken down. Brody after it. Kaprizov giving them trouble. Morgan Riley will poke that by, and Leafs will finally get it up and out. Here's Marner. Turned over. It's played in for Brody. And his drop back, but that is offside against Toronto. Here we go. Face off one back. It's picked up by Kerfoot. Here's Eric Sinek. Now Kerfoot again. Michael Bunting there. Here is the play as Spurgeon picks that up for Minnesota. And now along the boards, it's Eric Sinek. Leafs knock it free. That was Brody. Drop back for some help. Here's Eric Sinek again. In front. That pass misses. Back again. And a stop. Matt Murray. Yeah, great save. Comes in front again. And the Leafs poke it out of harm's way. Minnesota's been pressing. Here's Engvall. He loses balance on a bump. And Brodin plays that through center for Kevin Fiala. 2 early goals for the Leafs. Nothing since. And we're more than halfway through the game now. Simmons. Here's David Kampf. It's been a Minnesota period for chances. As here comes Gaudreau racing down the left side. Open lane. Drop shot. That one misses its mark. Engvall out to center. Reset here, and it's poked in by TJ Brody, I believe, with a move and a shot and a stop. Fleury didn't have to do much on that. Here's Brody. Simmons back. That misses. Now again, they battle for it in behind the Wild goal now. Picked up here by Kevin Fiala. Step to the goal. Score! It's Kevin Fiala. Outweights Matt Murray in tight. Goes upstairs on the right side, and it's 2-1. So Minnesota gets back in this game late in the second period. A nice move in tight to bring it to a 1-goal game. Now one back controlled by Kulikov. He has help with him. Now here's Nylander for Hall. 5 left to go in this middle period. That pass for Matthews. He scores! Austin Matthews. He goes upstairs. And Toronto regains the 2-goal lead just like that. That is all you got to do. A turnover in the slot. And Austin Matthews is going to have that release any day. And he has 2 now on the night. 3-1 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Under 5 to go here in the second. Might have a little bit of a delay here in a moment. And that will be for a few minutes, so the stream will not resume for a few minutes of time. Just a heads up. Here's Marner, and that pass misses Matthews and goes to the corner boards. Wild have it in behind their net. Pressure here as Toronto tries to get it. The Wild bring it ahead. Kaprizov on the right. Might have a step. He looks and shoots, and it's blocked, and it goes to the corner. Cleared by the Leafs, and now go all the way back down the ice. Here is Nylander. Looks in front. Found help, and it's blocked. Marill. Here's Hartman. Now again the Wild as time runs out here in the second period. Marill a step, and still got the shot at stop. Has the rebound. Wild press it back to the point for Kaprizov. Hartman looks. His shot, score! It's Matt Zuccarello as time runs down here in the second period to bring Minnesota back within one again. It's 3-2. Kaprizov sets it up. Zuccarello in front on the bounce and the rebound. A beautiful one in front and ripped right by Matt Murray, who's out of position on that right side of the net. Face off back to center. One back by Toronto. They will bring a 3-2 lead into the third period here tonight from Minnesota. The third period will resume in a few minutes from now.